I've been knocked down a lot by circumstances, by my own brain, by things out of my control that I didn't see coming. And I've had to figure out how to find motivation, not when things are going well, but when they're not. I feel like that's the version that nobody teaches. So I want to be real about something. The standard motivation advice, find your why, visualize your goals, stay positive, all that stuff. I don't think it really holds up very well when life is actually hard. When you're dealing with real instability, real mental health challenges, real circumstances that feel like they're working against you, I've needed a lot of motivation in those moments. Not the inspirational poster kind, the real kind, the real version, the kind that gets you out of bed or gets you off the couch, right? Here's what I've found that actually helps and works for me. First, stop waiting to feel motivated. It's probably not going to happen. Motivation is not a feeling that arrives before action. For most people, especially people managing mental health challenges, it arrives after action. So you move first and the motivation catches up. So the goal is to not feel ready. The goal is to move anyway, even a little. Second, shrink the goal to something undeniable. Not, I'm going to turn my life around today. Instead, I'm going to get out of bed and get dressed, right? Not, I'm going to be consistent for a month, but I'm going to do this one thing right now. You see that it's much more simpler, right? The undeniable small goal is the bridge between paralysis and movement. So make it just really, really, really small. Okay? Third, use anger. Anger, if you have it. I know. That sounds real. That it sounds strange, right? But I've had seasons where the thing that actually kept me going, it wasn't hope. It was refusing to let the hard stuff win. Refusing to let whatever is going on get me down, right? Refusing to let my circumstances define my ceiling. That's not toxic anger. It's fuel, and you can use that. Fourth, look back instead of just forward, okay? Look at what you've already made it through. Look at what you've already done, right? When I can't see a reason to keep going forward, I look at where I've come from. Well, I've come from mass instability, homelessness, addiction, abuse, right? All these things. The fact that I'm still here, I'm still building, I'm still trying, that's evidence. Evidence that I have something in me that doesn't quit. And you probably have it too. That evidence is motivating in a way that future goals aren't always. All right, fifth, connect it to someone else. When I can't do it for myself, I do it for the people who might be helped by watching me try. Does that make sense? This channel is part of that. Knowing that someone might see me keep going on a day that I really don't want to keep going and feel like they can too. That's a reason, right? Motivation isn't a personality trait that you either have or don't, okay? It's a skill that you build one small move at a time in circumstances that don't make it easy. You've already been knocked down. You're still here. That counts for something. Use it. Subscribe to On Track with Jeff. Drop a comment. What keeps you going when everything feels like it's working against you?